Hey, what's going on? It's Tsai here. So in today's free training, I'm going to cover how you can quickly and easily get more high quality patients without cold calling, without cold mailing, or depending on referrals, right? And this can work for you even though you are super busy or you are not techie, right? So you don't have to learn so many technical things, and this can work for your dental practice. But before we get started, I want to overcome some common objections. I want to overcome some of your doubt, right? Because you may have been trying so many things before, right? Maybe you have been struggling with getting new patients. Maybe you tried Facebook ad, you may try television, you tried flyers, you tried cold calling, you tried cold mailing, and you feel frustrated. And I totally understand because I've been running business for 10 years. I've been doing marketing for 10 years. So I know there's so much misleading information out there. There's so many fake gurus out there. So I understand you may feel skeptical, but in this training, what you are going to discover is a proven system that's been working for my business for more than 5 years. It's really powerful. It works for me, it works for my clients, so it can work for you. So before we get started, I want you to silence your phone. So please turn off your phone, your Facebook, and other distractions. And also prepare to take lots of notes. So maybe you can bring a notebook with you, or you can bring the computer with you to take notes. And if you are serious about generating more leads and getting more patients, then the next 60 minutes could change your life. Because what you're going to discover in this web class is how you can generate more patients in your dental practice using the power of Google without cold calling, without passing out flyers, and you don't have to buy expensive TV commercials, and you don't have to beg your families, your friends to send you referrals, right? So this one is really powerful. So my goal in this web class is to prove to you that the best way to promote your dental practice is to show in front of people who are already looking for a dental service. They already have a buying intent. And the best way to get people with buying intent who they are already looking for a dental service is to get on top of Google using an omnipresent system. So you are going to discover how you can implement the omnipresent system in this web class. So before we get started, you may have a question. Why should I listen to you, right? So I want to introduce myself a little bit, right? So my name is Nick Tsai. I've been doing business for 10 years. I've been doing marketing for 10 years. And I do business, I do digital marketing, I do SEO and copywriting. And I'm from a small island called Taiwan. So this is a tiny island in Asia, and you can barely find it on the world map, but you can try, right? If you have time, you can travel and to visit me, right? So we have a really great food, we have nice people, and we have many beautiful places. So welcome to Taiwan, right? And also I have a lovely family. So as you can see, this is my mother and also my grandpa and then my brother. And also I have more than 37,000 students on Udemy, right? So if you know Udemy, it's a website for you to publish your own online course. So my team and I publish many online courses here, and we got lots of students here. And also, I built multiple business online. So I was Amazon seller, I was affiliate marketer, and also we publish lots of online courses. I've been running business for 10 years. But it all started from the very humble beginning. Because 10 years ago, before I started my own business, I was a website engineer. So it was my dream job because I really like programming, I really like website designing, so I wanted to become a website engineer when I was 13. I spent so much time reading books about website designing and programming, and also I spent a lot of time to practice how to design a website, how to program, right? But after I become a website engineer, I found that that's not the lifestyle I want. I found the brutal reality because after I become a website engineer, I worked overtime almost daily, right? So it's like really crazy. Normal people have a 9 to 5 job, but I have a 9 to 9 or sometimes 9 to 10. So I started to hate that job. I do want to quit, but I just don't have the courage to quit, right? So I experienced burnout and I become depressed. So one day when I woke up, I say that, hey, I really want to resign, but I just don't have the guts. I don't have the courage because I don't have other skills. So I pray to God. I say, hey, God, I cannot take this anymore. I do want to resign, but I just don't want. I just don't know how. I don't have the courage. And God save me. So I pray to God, say, God save me. And something crazy happened in the same day. So at the same day in the afternoon, I got called into my supervisor's office, and he told me, "You are fired." At the same day. Right, so he told me that, oh, because I didn't stay until 10 or 11, things like that. He wants me to stay at the office longer, even though I've been staying there for a long time, right? So I was shocked, but I also feel relieved because God answered my prayer, and I don't expect my prayer to get answered that quickly. So at the same time, I got peace in my mind, right? So I saw a picture in my mind that God is bringing His people out of Egypt. So I know God is bringing me out of this place because He wants to bring me somewhere else. So I prayed again. I say, "Hey God, if you brought me out of the Egypt land, please bring me to the promised land." Right. So I prayed again, and crazy enough, few days later, my friend contacted me. He said, "Hey, Nick, I heard that you got fired. My brother is running a business. Maybe you can meet him in person. Maybe he can hire you, or maybe you can learn something from him." So I agreed, and I meet his brother in person. And I went to a really tall building, and we have a chat. And I become his mentee. So he become my first mentor. So I started to learn about business, learn about selling, learn about marketing. And after 1 year, I started my own business. And also, I started to learn from all the best guys in the world. So I learned from Russell Brunson, I learned from Franklin to learn about marketing, about selling. I learned all the best strategy about marketing in the world. And in the past 10 years, I built many business. I do Amazon, I do Udemy, I sell with Shopify, with Etsy, with blogging, and also I sell many online courses. And I tried many ways to get more clients. So I give away flyers because when I was following my mentor, he actually asked me to become a realtor. He said that's the best way for me to learn how to sell. So I give away lots of flyers, and also we run fan page, we do cold calling, we do cold mailing, and also we hire influencers to help us promote our business. We do content marketing, we do Facebook ad, we do blogging, we do all kinds of things. However, I was struggling to make a real profit. So even though our revenue was high, but guess what? We are not making any real money, right? So even though the revenue is high, we spend lots of time and money to promote our business. We are not making any money. So I feel helpless. So I reach out to my mentor again. And I say, "Hey, Abraham," because his name is Abraham. He say, I do this, I do that, but I'm not making any real money because even though our revenue is high, but our cost on advertising is high as well. So he say, "Hey, how about you go study your data and you do research and see what is working, what works best for you, what type of marketing bring you the best ROI, and you only focus on what is working." So I say, yeah. So I go back to do some research. I study my data, and I found a shocking truth. That is, 87% of my profit are from only one traffic source, that is Google. Right, so even though we spend money on Facebook or on other marketing channel, even though the revenue can be high, they are not bringing us the real profit. So I say, hey, maybe we can focus on Google. So I started to focus on Google marketing. So I do research on SEO, on Google ads, on display ads, and also I build a team to help me with them. And within a year, I turned my business into profit. And even nowadays, my website are still bringing me new clients every single day. Right, so also my team help many clients get great results as well. So why is Google so powerful? Because when people are searching on Google, they're already looking for the solution. they know what to buy, and they know if you make sense, they will pay for it, right? So in short, they have what I called buying intent. They already have an intent to pay for the solution. So people with buying intent are easy to close. So think about Black Friday. When people are Black Friday, you don't have to sell to them. You don't have to persuade them because they are buying, right? So all you have to do is show in front of them and present to them your offer, your product. So the old way of marketing is what I call the annoying salesperson method, right? So you chase after people who have no interest or need to become your client or your patient, right? So you do cold calling, you pass out flyers, or you run commercials. Those people, they don't have awareness and they don't have interest, right? So it's hard to sell, it's hard to close, it's hard to persuade. While we want to create a new method, we want to become the welcomed hero. When they say, hey, help me, we show in front of them, right? So we run Google ads, we do search engine optimization, we run retargeting ads, and also we do content marketing. And it's easy and profitable. Right, so the best way to promote your dental practice is to show in front of people with buying intent. They're already looking for your solution. They have some pain. They want a hero to show up, and you become their hero by showing up in front of them when they search on Google, right? So the question we have right now is how? How do we get traffic? How do we get patients from Google? So that's what we're going to cover in this web class. So today we're going to cover 3 secrets. The first secret is how to generate endless buying intent traffic with the power of Google. Then secret 2 is how to find the right who to help you with all the content marketing, all the SEO, things like that. And also secret 3, we're going to cover how you can increase your revenue, your profit without paying more on ads or marketing, right? So the first secret is how to get more traffic from Google. And here's the key. In order for you to generate lots of buying intent traffic from Google, you need to get ranked on page 1. Because when I first get started, I built many websites. Even though they get indexed, I got beautiful website, guess what? I got no traffic, right? So I did some research and here's what I found. Not every listing on Google is treated the same, right? So according to some study, 99% of your potential patients who are searching on Google, they only check the first page of Google. So if you got indexed on page 2, on page 3, most of the time your potential patient won't see your website, right? And also, top 3 listing on Google get 75% of the traffic. So guess what? If you are on the top 3 position on Google, you get such a great advantage, right? So to generate massive traffic from Google, you need to be on top page and ideally top 3 position on Google. But how? How can we do it so that we can get top position on Google, right? So there are 4 proven ways to get buying intent traffic from Google, right? So the first one is SEO. We have been talking about this a lot. That is search engine optimization. So by applying SEO to your site, you can get your site ranked better on Google without paying for ads, right? And it can help you lower your ad cost. So SEO is great for long term, but you want to remember SEO takes time. Sometimes it can take half year for your website to get ranked on Google, depend on the competition. So the best way you can do is you want to publish high quality and relevant content, right? So because Google want high quality content because they want the user experience to be great, Right, so the first way is you have to publish long articles, and also you want to make sure your homepage have enough words, right? So if your competitors, they have maybe 2,000 words, maybe you need 3,000 words on your homepage or on the page you want to rank, right? So according to a study, you can see the picture out there. The more words you have, the higher your position can become. So there's a correlation between the word count and also the rank, right? And also you want to keep your content up to date because Google wants new and up-to-date information. So you want to update your content, your website regularly. And also you want to make sure the content keywords is in the website title, in the website name, on the description, on the headline, on the text, right? And your content must be relevant to the keyword. And also you want to build high quality backlinks. So there are two keys for your website to get ranked. The first one is content, and another one is authority. So Google wants high authority websites. So how Google know if your website get high authority? The way they tell is they see how many links you got from other websites, right? So if you have a link from CNN, from BBC, this can be seen as a high quality backlink. If you got a link from the maybe your own free blog, the link quality may not be great. So you want lots of high quality backlink linking to your site. And also the content on those sites must be relevant to your site. The more relevant the content on those pages, on those sites, the more score you will get from those links. And also you want to make your site Google friendly, right? So there are three keys. The first one is safe. You want to use SSL to make your website secure and also fast. You want to make sure you don't people don't spend too much time loading your website, and also your website must be mobile friendly. Right, so you can go to your mobile and check your website to see if it still look good, right? So Google care about user experience a lot. That's the reason why we want to optimize our website to a user-friendly and also Google-friendly. So after applying my SEO strategy, as you can see, those are the websites I'm managing. You can see there are a huge increase in traffic and also in organic keywords. Another way is GMB, Google My Business, and this is most important for your practice, because when people are typing maybe a dental clinic near me, and if your clinic is near them, guess what? You will be shown on this search result, right? So if you can have a Google My Business profile, you can get it found on both Google search result and also on Google Map. Right, and this is one of the most important listing on Google. And what matters a lot is the review, right? So in order for you to optimize, you want to build the great review, and also citations is really important. So you want to get backlinks from a local area, and you want to post regular content on your Google My Business, and you want to respond to your reviews, and also you want to do Q&A, so you have an area for you to answer questions. You want to answer questions as well. And also, if you don't have time, sometimes say, hey, Nick, I don't really want to spend time to do SEO. There's so many things to do. I just want to get quick result, and I don't want to wait for 6 months. I want to see result right now. Then the best way for you is Google Ads. So even though SEO is powerful, it can take 6 to 9 months or even longer to see the result, depending on the competition. So one of the quickest way for you to get ranked is buying ad. And guess what? If you pay for ad, you will be shown on the top result on Google. So it's easy for you to scale with Google Ads, and you can use that to discover some hidden keywords. So how do we do about that? So you want to know your number whenever you are paying for ad. You want to know your number, right? So the first number you want to know is CPA, how much money you pay to get a patient. That is cost per acquisition. Another one is PPC, how much money you pay to get a click. So you want to know your number so you can see, oh, how much money I can make from those clicks, how much money I can make from each client, from each patient. Then you can know what's the maximum CPA you can pay for. And you want to optimize your ad regularly. Maybe you want to test different ad copy. Maybe you want to change your a picture, your banner ads, things like that. You want to change the tags on your ad and test different variation to find the best optimized result. And also you can run display ads and retargeting ad, because not all visitors who visit your site will become your patient right away. So we want to run ad to those who shown they got interest but they just didn't become our customer yet. We want to run ad to them, right? So with Google, you can retarget people. You can run ad to those who visited your site, or you have their email address. You can import those email address to Google and you can run ad to those audience, right? So what we want, why we call it omnipresent, because we want to get as many positions on first page as possible. So the traditional way is that, okay, I don't only want to do Google ads. I only want to do like SEO. I only want to do Google My Business. And as we mentioned, if you only have one position on Google, maybe you only got maybe 30% or even 10% of the traffic. But if you can have multiple positions on the first page, you get more traffic, right? So some people will click on two websites. Some people will only check on one website. But if you can maximize your position on first page, you get more chance to get more clients, right? So after applying those tips, my website traffic increased a lot. And also our clients are getting great results from the same method, right? So if you want to get started but you don't know how, you can ask yourself two questions. The first one is, do you have budget for ads, right? So if you have budget, great, you can start with Google Ads. If you have no budget, you should start with SEO, because you have more controllable budget, because you can only pay maybe a monthly fee to maintain your website, and you don't have to worry about, you overpay for the ad, right? But if you want to scale your business, then you definitely want to run Google Ads. And also you want to ask yourself, are you want to scale your business? Are you ready to scale? If you just starting out, then you should focus on something that you can control. Maybe it's SEO, maybe it's Google My Business. Or if you are ready to scale, then you want to do all of it so that you can maximize your position on Google. So let's do a quick recap. In order for you to get lots of buying intent traffic, you need to get ranked on Google on top page, right? So right now, let's talk about secret 2, how you can find the right who to help you with your marketing, right? Because right now you may be wondering, hey Nick, right now I learned so much, but I'm too busy. I cannot do everything myself, right? And guess what? No, you don't, right? So don't try to do everything yourself. Find the right who to help you with your marketing. So I remember when I first get started, I tried to do everything, right? So I tried to do like website designing, I tried to write copy, I tried to design my own logo, and guess what? Yeah, I'm not good about designing. So even though I learned how to use Photoshop, but I will spend like days to design a logo. It's like crazy, right? So I was really frustrated. Then I learned from this guy. He's called Dan Sullivan. He's a really great mentor, and he told me that the most important thing is you want to find the who. So the idea is you want to find the who, not the how, right? So you want to leverage other people's expertise, right? So I started to find the who. I started to hire a team to help me with my copywriting, with my logo designing, and guess what? Right now I can focus on things I'm good about, that is creating a marketing strategy, right? So right now I can get more things down and I can make more money, right? So there are 3 ways to find your who. The first one is you can build your in-house team. So the benefit of this is you have more control. You can watch over what they're doing, but here are some cons. The first one is you want to train them yourself, and also management can be a headache, right? So if you don't know how to do website design, it's hard for you to tell if the website is good or not, right? And also hiring a full-time team can be extremely expensive. So another option you can have is you can hire freelancers, right? So you can go to website like Upwork or go to Fiverr to hire. So you don't have to train them yourself. And actually it's really inexpensive. But the problem, the first one is sometimes the quality of their work may not be good because there are so many freelancers. They may not have certification. They may not have any work experience. They just show up on those freelancer sites. You don't know where they're coming from, right? And so hiring your freelancers, it will take lots of time for you to find the right one. Or you can hire a professional team or an agency to work for you, so that right now you don't have to manage your team. And also those agencies, they will train those staff for you, and you don't have to worry about hiring the wrong person because right now they will take care about the hiring for you, and it's more flexible. And the price can be a little bit higher than hiring a freelancer, but guess what? It will worth it. So the key here is don't try to do everything yourself. Find the right who to help you with your marketing. So right now, let's talk about the secret 3, how to increase your profit 2 times, 3 times, or even 10 times without paying more on advertising and marketing. Because right now you may be wondering, hey Nick, the market is so saturated and it's so expensive to pay for ads or to do SEO. And guess what? Yeah, it used to be cheap to buy ads. It used to be really cheap to do SEO. But right now, because there are more and more competition, our focus should be focused on increase the customer lifetime value instead of focusing on getting cheap clicks, because there's no cheap clicks nowadays. So when I first get started, I tried to pay for really cheap clicks, right? Because I got struggled because guess what? The ad cost increased every month. Even though 10 years ago you can get Facebook ad for only a few pennies, guess what? It's really expensive nowadays. So after few years, I could no longer profit from my e-com business because the ad cost is too high. Right, so I tried to figure out why. Then I noticed that there's a website they try to give away free stuff, and they make lots of money even though they are giving away free stuff. So I tried to research and reverse engineer their business model, and I realized that they are focused on make long-term profits. So they don't want to make profit right away. They focus on make existing customers pay for more and buy more and more of their service and products. So this is another guy I'm following. His name is Dan Kennedy. He's a really legendary marketer, and he said that the business that they can spend the most to acquire a customer wins. So you want to maximize your profit so that you can spend the most money to acquire a customer. Right, so the money is actually in the repeat purchase, right? So you see there are some company like Agora, they will spend lots of money to acquire a customer, even though they will lose some money at the first month, at the second month. But guess what? Over time, they will make money because their product is so great, their service is so great, their customer will keep buying again and again, and you don't have to pay for ads for their second purchase. So the money is actually in the repeat purchase, it's in the repeat clients, it's in the repeat patients. So the old way is to chase after cheap clicks, is to try to get the ad cost as little as possible, even though it's doable in old days, maybe 10 years ago, in the days that you can pay a penny for 1 click. It's really hard to get cheap clicks nowadays, right? So that's the reason why there's so many e-com business, they went out of business because they cannot afford those ad costs anymore. So in order for you to build a long-term business, you cannot focusing on getting cheap clicks. You want to focus on another way that is increasing clients' value. You want to make sure they can pay for you over again. They become a repeat client, they become a repeat patient, and also they can refer more people, their friends, their family to your practice, right? So that's how we think long term, So we want to invest in marketing, we want to invest in SEO and PPC, and we want to think long term. We don't focusing on a short term revenue, we focusing on long term profit, and that's how we scale. So there are 6 ways you can do to increase your average customer value. Right, so the first one is you want to offer great products and service, right? So no marketing can replace a great product and service, right? So if your product and service is not good enough, guess what? Marketing can only do more harm than good to your business. So you really want to offer great products and service. Also, you want to offer premium services with premium price, right? So there's too many people that either don't offer premium services or they underprice their service, right? So you want to find a great audience they can afford your premium service, and you want to promote your premium service. That's how you can cover the expensive ad cost nowadays. So another way is you can offer more services to the same patient. So in marketing, we call this upsell or cross-sell, right? So as long as it makes sense, as long as it can help them improve their health, we offer more service to the same patient so that they can pay us more, they can buy from us more. Right, and also you want to follow up and build a great relationship with your patient, right? So in marketing, we know that the real money is in the relationship. So you can collect their maybe email, then you can send them some follow-up emails, or you can call them and ask them how do they feel like. So you have to build a relationship with your patients. And also you can partner with other people or other business and promote their products or services and earn affiliate commission. So in marketing, we call this affiliate marketing, right? So you can also earn some commission if you know how to partner with others. And also always ask for referrals, right? So you can ask your patient, say, hey, is there anyone in your family, they have teeth problem, they need my help, things like that. So you can ask they to refer their friends and family to you so that you can get more patients. So the more patients you can keep, the more your income will add up over time with the compounding effect. So the key here is we want to focus on the repeat purchase, because amateurs try to make money on the first sale, but pros know that they make their money on the repeat purchase. So we want our patient to become a lifetime patient. They follow us for life, they refer friends to us, and that's our goal, right? So stop focusing on getting cheap clicks, because this is impossible in the future. In nowadays really competitive market, we want to focus on increase your average customer value, your average patient's their value, right? Because those who can spend the most to acquire a customer will win the game. So let's do a quick recap, right? So the first one is, in order to generate lots of buy intent traffic from Google, you need to get ranked on page 1. We all know that's where the money is. Most of your potential patients will only check page 1. Now that's where we want to go. And also, don't try to do everything yourself. Try to find the right who to help you with your marketing. We know that marketing is not easy, and that's the reason why you need to find the who, find a team to help you with. And also, stop focusing on getting cheap clicks. Focusing on increase your average patient's value. You want to make them become your lifetime patient so that they can pay you over and over and over again. So right now, you may feel like, oh, you're drinking through a fire hose. There's lots of information, and I totally understand. Right, so let me ask you some questions. The first one is, do you want to get more patients from Google, right? We all know Google is a great place to get more patients, and especially on page 1. And also, do you want everything done for you so you don't have to figure out everything yourself, right? I've been doing marketing for 10 years. I know it's hard to figure out everything yourself. There's so many things to learn. There's so many books to read, right? So, and also, do you want more freedom and time so you can focus on those you love, right? We all know that we don't want to overly focus on our business, our practice, because the reason we do what we do is because our family is because the one we love. So do you want to focus more on them, right? And right now you have 2 choices. The first one is you can spend endless time trying to figure out everything yourself and implement yourself. Or you can get it right by working with the professional team that have already done it successful over and over. So, if you are looking for a team to help you get everything done effortlessly and professionally, you are at the right place. So, introducing Dental SEO Expert, your digital dental marketing agency. So we are a marketing agency who specialize in search engine marketing, right? So things like SEO, search engine optimization, or Google Ad, Google PPC, and also Google My Business. So we are specialized in those fields. Right, so if you hire us, you are having my team to get everything you need to dominate Google done for you. And also, you can stop doing all the inefficient marketing approach like cold calling, cold mailing, or passing out flyers. Right, so here's what we do. The first we do is we do done for you SEO. So we would do an in-depth market research and we want to analyze your competitors and explore your value proposition. Then we want to perform a keyword research to find out what's the best keywords to target. Then we want to do site optimization, right? So we will start optimize your site to get it ranked on Google, and we want to update your website structure to make it Google friendly. Then also we want to make sure your website is safe and also fast, also mobile friendly. And we want to make sure your website is really optimized to get ranked on Google. Then we want to create high quality content. We all know that the quality content is really important when it comes to get ranked on Google. So we will create high quality content for you. And then we will build high quality backlinks. That's another factor to get ranked high on Google. So that's what we do. So this is one client my team have worked with. So right now he's getting 1,000 monthly visitors from Google, right? So this is another one. So he's getting the first position on Google in the local search result, and he's getting 750 monthly visitors. And this is another one. He's getting 450 monthly visitors, right? So imagine your website get ranked on top of Google. You can get so much traffic from it. And so that's what we do. The first thing we do is we do done for you SEO. And also, we do done for you Google Ads. So the first thing we do is we do an in-depth market research about the keywords, right? And also, we started to building your campaign and based on the really optimized campaign structure. Another thing we will do for you is ongoing optimization, right? Because marketing is like a science. You want to test different variation and to find the best combination, right? So we will run different ads for you. We'll test out which one is the best performing, and we will keep an eye on the number. So we will install a tracking code on your site and keep an eye on those numbers. And we will analyze which one is the best converting ad for you. And we will run retargeting ads for you. So as I mentioned before, most of your visitors will not become your patient right away. But if you keep on running ads, then they will remember you and they will coming back to your site. So we will run retargeting ads for you. So this is one of our clients, right? He tried to target keyword like dog training, which is a really competitive keyword, but we help them optimize their ad so that they can get a 50% conversion rate with $43 cost per lead. Right. Another one is they try to target people who want to looking for a moving company, right? So we help them optimize their ads. So right now they can get $78 cost per lead and with a 20% conversion rate. Another one is he tried to target people who are looking for a catering company, right? And so we help them basically optimize their ads. And so right now we get a 15% conversion rate with $44 cost per lead. So that's what we do, right? Let's do a quick recap. We do done for you SEO, and also we do done for you Google Ads. And not only that, we can also optimize your Google My Business profile. So this can help you get ranked on Google Map listing. So the first thing we'll do is we will build a high quality backlink from your local place because we want to build a citation to your website, to your listing, so that Google will rank your listing higher. And also we will respond to those reviews so that Google know you are active listing, so that they will try to rank you higher because you are responding to your audience. And also we will write content weekly so that Google know you are an active business and they will rank you higher. So that's what we do, right? So we do SEO for you, and we run Google Ads for you, and we will optimize your Google My Business profile, right? So right now, let me ask you a question. So how much will you pay to get 10 to 20 more patients every month? Right? Imagine we can help you get more patients by running your Google Ads, by optimizing your website, and also your Google My Business. Right, so with those done for you package, you can get rid of all the unnecessary marketing like cold calling, like flyers, like networking, things like that, right? And also you don't have to wait for referrals. Right, so if all it did was help you get 10 to 20 more high-paying clients every single month, will it be worth to you? So if all it did was give you more time and financial freedom to be with those you love, will this be worth to you? And so with our service, you can save that time and money on things that doesn't work for you, right? Like on flyers, on billboards, on business cards, right? Or time stealing network event. So you can focus on your patient and focus on things that doesn't work. So are you ready to get started, right? So you can book a free strategy call with my team at dentalseoexpert.com/call, right? So what we want to do in this call is we want to do an in-depth marketing audit for your dental practice, for your website, and show you what you should do next to grow your digital marketing. And you can decide if you want to work with us or not. So you can book a free strategy call at dentalseoexpert.com/call. So right now the real question is it worth investing 30 minutes of your time to check this out, even if all it does was help you have a clear vision on what you should do in the next few months to grow your dental practice, right? So it's a free call and it's a risk-free, so I do suggest you book a call with us. Right, so right now you have two choices. You can do nothing and you get nothing, or you can book a free call and you can decide if you want to work with us or not. Even though you decide not to work with us, you can still get some advice, some suggestions from our team. So you are totally risk-free. Right, so here's my favorite quote. So the quote is, the best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago, and the second best time is now. So the earlier you get started, the more advantage you will have, the easier for you to get ranked, right? So the best time for you to do SEO maybe is 2 years ago, maybe it's 5 years ago, but guess what? The second best time is now. The earlier you start, the easier it is for you to get ranked. The cheaper it is for you to get ranked, and also the more advantage you will have because you can keep on reinvesting the money you earn from those campaigns to your business, right? So that's it. Reason why you should start right now. If not now, then when? So book a free call with us at dentalseoexpert.com/call. So thanks for watching the training today. So I'm so appreciate that you can watch this far. You know that it means a lot to you. Before I close this training, I want to share with you something that is really special to me. So as you can see, I'm not special, right? I'm the ordinary guy. English is not even my native language, so I'm not special. I don't have any supernatural gift, and I was struggling to grow my business for years, right? So I tried to learn many things. I attended seminars. I spent lots of money on learning, and that's the reason why I really love my team, because without them, I cannot achieve what I got today. And that's the reason why I don't have to be special, because my team got the superpower. They have the process. And so if you want my team to help you grow your dental practice, you can book a call now. So thanks for watching the training today. You can book a free strategy call with my team right now at dentalseoexpert.com/call. So thanks for watching. I will see you soon in later training. My name is Nick Tsai. Thank you. Bye-bye.